everybody, it's Durham Does Makeup, and today I wanted to switch it up a bit. I am going to do a DIY collab. My collab is based on my desk and office space, and I wanted it to be budget friendly, so everything is under $10. This collab is with Glamour Box Fox here on YouTube. Her name is Kristen, and she's the sweetest. She made some awesome DIYs, so I suggest that you guys check it out. So the first one that I am going to show you guys is this notebook that I decided I was going to create, and I know that I'm so ahead. I already have my IMATS wish list ready. So here are the things that you will need. Okay, so to begin, we are going to map out where we need to cut and measure our scrapbooking paper around our composition notebook. I decided, as this is my first DIY that I've done in a really long time, that I was going to fold the paper over because I wasn't really sure the measurements and I did not want to mess up. So I'm folding everything just to double and triple check. You guys, you don't have to do this. If you know your measurements, you can definitely just cut it with some scissors. So once I've doubled and triple checked, I am just going to cut along the line. And as I'm going down vertically, I decide that I'm going to cut a little bit longer than where the line is, and that is just to prevent any skipping or anything like that. So I'm going to take some glue and I'm going to run it across the back of the paper, and I'm going to make sure that I put the paper down evenly and spread the glue out evenly so there's no lifts or anything like that. It doesn't get any air bubbles. If you miss any spots, just take the glue again and just throw some glue down and pat it down and let it dry. I decided that I was going to fold over the rest of the paper. I don't really know why I didn't cut it off. I should have, but it is what it is. And just for extra flair, I decided that I was going to paint the spine gold, and I put the word think on my notebook. So the next DIY is a pencil holder. So these are the things that you'll need. You'll need a glass holder and lots of paint, some alcohol, and a brush. Now the alcohol is used to clean the brush, and I mean not the brush, but the glass holder, just so nothing icky sticks on the glass. And you can just take your stencil or your brush or whatever it is and just use it all across the glass holder, and that pretty much is it for this DIY. Super simple. And that's that. So the next DIY is working with frames. I have two different types of frames for you guys. The first frame is like a layered type hanger frame, as you guys can see I did two of them there. And the second frame is my Roman numerals 23. So we're going to work on the first frame, and these are the products that you'll need. So we're going to begin by taking the frame apart. You need the back, but you don't need what it says on the inside, so you can just chuck that away. And I'm going to keep the border because I thought it was super cute and added just a little vintage look. Generally, you can cut out where you want to, but because I'm going to be using this paper for other projects, I cut out right at the very end, and I'm just going to cut the outline that I had made. And because you guys know I'm super weird, I used tape just to make sure that the frame stayed. Once you take the tape off, you can use your embellishments any one you like, and just make sure that everything is in place in the way that you want it. If you do want to glue down your embellishment, that's up to you, but if not, I decided not to because again, I want to be able to change my my desk and office space up by still using the frames, but I didn't want to mess anything up. So once you have that all done, you can throw it in your frame, and that's that. So the next one is going to be 20 for the second frame. It's 23, and we're going to basically use the same concept. We're going to stencil out the background that we need. Then once you have the background stenciled out, you can cut it out. And we're going to just fold it in half. The reason why I'm folding it in half is because I'm really bad with centering things. So I just lightly folded mine in half and made a mark. I then began to use a second sheet of paper and cut out my numbers, and I'm just gluing them down once I had them in order because I did not want to just lay them flat because I knew that they would probably move around. So yeah, and then once it's dry, you can put everything back in the frame and close it up, and there you have it. Now, what desk would be complete without candy? I don't understand what adult would not have candy at their desk. So I'm going to use a crystal candy dish that was actually my mother's. And I'm just going to use a variety of my favorite candy and throw it in the bowl. And there you have it, a simple candy dish. Well guys, that actually concludes my DIYs for you. I hope that you found this enjoyable and entertaining and educational, and if you do any of the DIYs, I would love to see them. Don't forget to check out my girl Glamour Box Fox. Her link will be provided down below, and I'll see you in another video. Bye!